Hey guys, it's me, Rabbi Sam again. I'm doing another video, and this is on a game. It's currently free. It's called Mount and Blade Warband. See, the only problem on Mac is you see your toolbar here, so I just minimized that, or made it the smallest it could be. And so what this is you're just like a knight. You can choose your role, surviving in this medieval game of Caladria. And there's empires, and you can build up your company or group. They call it a company in the game, and hire more people and workers and everything, and eventually overpower empires. And you can work together with kings and people. So there's a tutorial here. Sorry about that. I'm not pronouncing things right today. But we're gonna start a new game. I'll show you the basics of it. So just takes a little bit to launch the game. Welcome, Adventure, Mountain Blade. You can pause it just to read this because I don't want this video to be too long. The best part about this is, so let's choose to be a male character. You choose your backstory. So we could say, my father was a thief. As a son of the thief, you had very little formal education. And it says, I learned how to pick locks and everything. I could be a street urchin. I'm going to pick this role as like some person who had a poor family but were always thieves. So I became a game poacher. And this is through distinct felt you sudden, and this is when but soon everything changed. You decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge, the loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, or lust for money and power, and then become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Now, each of those backstories is really important. Each one affects your skills. So allow me to quit with saving. So you can choose everything. Right now, it affects your party size by 8 people. This affects because you can do special skills like surgery and heal your group and everything faster. And agility is like sneaking, being a weapon master faster. And this is for health and attacking. And these are all really important. So I'm just going to do all to agility. And then there's power draw for bows. So you start out with a good amount of points. There's persuasion. You can get anyone to do what you want. This is really good. But you want prison management. That is very important. Because you can hold prisoners, and it's a very good way to make money because your group is going to require a paycheck. So you want a way to make money. You can also do it by attacking towns and stuff. So that's another good way. Well, let's also do horse archer, because you start off with a horse, a sword, a shield, and a crossbow or bow. So you each time you level up, you get 10 to 15 points on this, 1 point on this, and 1 point on this. Let's do Rabbi Sam. And the last one would be athletics, just for a faster movement speed. Oh, wait, I can do one more. Leadership. A troop reduces their wages. And morale is your party effectiveness. If it's low, your party's not going to be that strong, and they kind of want more money, and they're going to move slower across the map. So let's just do something like writing. And then let's do this all on archery. And one hand. One hand is good because you can go on a horse and start swinging your sword and chop everyone's head off. Or it could be a one-handed axe. That's what I like about one-handed on my knight. So this is to adjust your character's face. I don't want to take too long on this, so let's just do something like Rabbi Sam. There's lots of things to do in this game. And there's that. You don't want to mess this too up, or else you can get your guy looking very, very ugly. So I think that's good for now. And done. See, these are all, none of these affect like a new world, it's just a different place. So let's just go to Swadia, because that's a nice place. Right there. And your caravan came through the heartland of Calradia. Green shoots of wheat, barley, and oats. Begin, you enter Swadia, the land of the rich, and go in. Now, I'm exhausted by the time I'm coming to the end, but suddenly I hear a blade sliding. This is your first battle right here. See, it can give you throwing knives. It gave me an axe. There's third person and first person mode. Now, you have to hold down click, and that aims. See, you throw those. Now, you don't want to just swing like a madman. You have to hold down click, and then the stronger the click it becomes. You're really weak at this part. If you die or not, it's fine either way, because you'll end up in the same place. See, this merchant comes over to you. He asks if you're okay, and you just left click. F is to interact and talk with people. So you take him to the inn, you talk to him. Here's his proposition. He lost his brother to thieves, so you have to do a quest for him to get some gold. And so it's really good to accept it because you can collect. He gives you some money, and this is a really good way to get going, get some XP. Now the quick way out of a town or anything is tab. It quickly exits the location. See, troops. I have one person. See, I'm just hurt a little bit. That's why it's at 90%. If you press P, you go to here to view your entire party. If you press C, it's your skills and stats. If you press I, it's your inventory. See, I started with new stuff, with different stuff. So I'm going to do some arrows and a bow, because I got really good at archery. So you want to go to different towns. See, each of these small towns are really different from each other. And see, you can take a hostile action, steal the cattle, kill the cattle, and get meat and sell that for a lot, or use it to increase your morale for the party. And you also need to feed your party with meat, or else they'll leave and not be as effective and lower their morale. So, and you can force them to give you supplies, but I'm not going to do that. You can ask to recruit volunteers, and so you just recruit anyone. You just go to the small villages and takes 10 denars, the gold. He gives you out starting with 100, and takes 10 on each person. So I recruited 5 men, and I can buy supplies and everything, but I really don't need it. See, I have 85 denars. And you press P, these are your recruits. And the more they work, the more you can upgrade them and get them to these really strong knights. So I'm just going to collect a little bit more people. See, oh, looters. You can see, if you saw that. See, people can follow my tracks. You can get a skill to lower that so people can't follow you. There's also, so let's just ask to recruit. Okay, about 10 is good, even though he asks for 5. Here we go. See, Swadia, this is the Buran Kingdom of Rhodox. This is Kingdom. See, this is just like a desert kingdom. This is kind of like a mountainous area. These are the Snow Kingdoms. The Nord Kingdom. It's right there. And then Swadia. Let's go back to the character. So you start out in the Praven City if you choose Swadia. There's lots of possibilities in this game, which I love a lot. See, look, there's a king waiting here. Every time you stay still, it's paused. See, look, new thing. The Nords declared war on Swadia Kingdom, so they're going to be fighting a lot, and they can destroy each other's villages. So, Uh, let's see if we can find any bandits. See, I ran into the king. I can say, my name is Rabbi Sam. He can give you quests and everything, but you can actually attack him. And that's not a good idea since he has 200 men and I have 10. And he has some of the best people in the game to fight for him. You want to find some bandits. And, this is kind of like the basics of the game. I really don't want to say too much. I mean, it's a really fun game. You can collect your group. See, let me see if I can just get in a fight to show you the fighting style. Okay. See, right here, I have 11 people. Okay, see. You can choose to attack or pull back, leaving some soldiers to cover you, or order your troops to attack without. If you surrender, they take all your troops and everything, and all your inventory and some of your gold too. So there's horse art. You can get on you start off on your horse. These are my recruits from Sweden. This doesn't need to be a successful battle. There's crossbows. Have a crossbows are specialized in their range and damage. Bows can shoot a lot more shots though. And if you get shoot them in the head, they'll die almost instantly unless they have armored head. There's a little bit more guys right here. See, it's a kind of basic fighting style, but it's a really fun game. See, 11 damage, 8. And the thing about crossbows is the more you hold them, see, this will start to expand even if you're holding them, and lower and expand because it's a bow and it's bad. It's not as good if you hold it. It's good because you can't hold it straight completely. And your guys scream violently when you win. Same with the enemy. Okay, I had my casualties was 1 killed, but see, look, 6 killed, 5 wounded, and 1 routed. See, looters, I can capture them and take them all as prisoners, and then you can release them. But I'm going to sell them in the city, and these are all the items you can get and sell those and everything, and it just makes you a lot of money. See, I got 105 experience and 200 experience within the party. So the party upgrades. And now I can upgrade these guys to Swadian militia. Right here. And you can get them to footman and skirmisher. Yeah. And then I have 2 on spotting, or 3, 1 on tracking, and 3 on looting. And you can even talk to your men. But we don't need to right now. And you go over to one of the big cities, because these tiny little towns really don't have much. Oh, you can attack the farmers and kill them, but see, those tiny little towns like Asgad and Linda just have no money in the stores. So you want to go to the big ones, marketplace, and there's like goods merchants, and see, you want to sell like your weapons to the weapons merchants, and like your furs and meats to the other merchants, like armor, horse, and arms merchant. We don't have any armor, but you get a little bit more from your money. We do have arms, throwing knives. And you go to the tavern, and you can actually recruit higher ranking people than having to start from the bottom. See, look, crossbowmen. I can get 2 for 369 dinners, and then you have to pay the weekly wage. I don't need any more people right now. That's the priest of Praven, merchant of Praven. Sorry, I got it double wrong. And then you can recruit that guy. And but if you go to another tavern in a city. See, this is, you have to keep talking to the merchant to get part of the story line done. Let's go over to Suno. And the game is paused when you stay still, which is a good thing, so you can just leave it still, and nothing will happen. See, right now, if you put your mouse over your guy, it'll tell you, I have 5 looters as prisoners, and I'm at 60% of health, and I go 5.6 speed. So you visit the tavern. They usually have some guy, the mercenary cavalry. There's tavern keeper, but they usually have ransom people, which you can sell your prisoners to, and ransom them for a high price. And you can ransom your group members, but you don't. Or I mean, you don't sell your prisoners to the ransom people, but you can make lots of money from them by talking to everyone in the city and to secret people. You can make like maybe 300 a piece if they're good. And well, yeah, that's basically a game. I mean, it's really fun. The only thing about it is you have to play till you're level. I mean, not level, but day 30, which is actually like maybe 12 hours of gameplay, and it's actually a really cheap game. I would suggest buying it. I mean, it's a really fun game. You can go to rob caravans. See, you can just see me die by the king. I have come to deliver my demands. I offer you one chance to surrender or die. Prepare to fight. Charge the enemy. My battle advantage is negative 37, so there's a very, very good chance I'll die. See, that is the king's army. Well, not much of a chance now, do we? You can see the arrows. They're not doing anything. Okay, now it's gone. Okay. The more you hold click, okay. See, you can see how quickly you can die. Retreat. If you press R, you retreat once you die. Lots of people kill, just leave. And now you can see my moral has lowered. I'm really wounded. And it has been a sad day for Rabbi Sam. And you can just disband your troops. Now, I'll never see them again. You can actually find farmers on the road and just kill those, too. And take their lots of supplies. But, thanks for watching, guys. I mean, this is a really fun game. I'll be covering more of different games, too. And also, same with Team Fortress 2. Thanks for watching. I'm Rabbi.